30 seconds. Conclude.
So in my conclusion, the region's rapid urbanization demands improved infrastructure to support growing urban populations, mitigate congestion, and enhance living standards. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you very much, Honorable. The floor is open for one more Honorable Member of Parliament to close. Let me invite Honorable Violeta.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker, Honorable Members of Parliament. I greet you all once again. My name is Achio Violet, representing Kampala. Standing on the motion calling on government to prioritize the improvement of infrastructures to enhance economic development in the central region. Mr. Honorable there spoke about the great percentage of youths not being able to sit in the same room as we are right now. As voices representing them, the challenge of social inclusion to ensure equal access to economic opportunity, I would say infrastructure for supporting inclusive growth and poverty reduction. I go ahead and say the ability to access health and education depends on the availability of health and education facilities as well as transport infrastructure. Hence, better infrastructure can increase social inclusion and improve access to economic opportunity. Growth is...
And one, when a motion has been moved and seconded in the House, the Speaker shall then propose a question on the motion in the same terms as the motion, and debate may then take place upon that motion. So, Speaker, I think the right procedure, according to the rules, is that you're supposed to move a question to the House, yes, for us to debate on that motion in a manner whereby we either say aye or nay to the motion. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for that guidance, Honorable Member. So we shall have the mover of the motion come up to defend his motion for just 2 minutes and then proceed to voting.
Mr. Speaker, on the House, I stand here again, already echoed by the House, to just add a bit to that. Mr. Speaker, I'll even use a minute. The case of infrastructure, unless aligned with the realities on the ground, we need schools, but which people are they educating? So addressing the reality and attaching it to the problem, me, I believe, will be the case for today as the youth of this parliament. As I made a case for stunting, I still stand on it. If we look at the stunting problem and realize it with education infrastructure and health infrastructure, then we are talking. If we look at addressing the challenges that people, yes, you're telling them they are farmers, but what are they producing? Yet everything they try to plant dries out. So the investment in such infrastructure. When you talk about the question of the reality that is now the question of climate change, these people cannot...
Thank you, Honorable Member. So we are going to proceed to vote on the motion at hand. And we shall vote in this procedure. All in favor say aye, and all not against the motion will say nay. So those in favor of the motion? Aye. Those not in favor of the motion? The ayes have it.
Faraja Africa Foundation and her partners organized the East African Youth Parliament in 2018 following the establishment of the East African Community, which comprises of 7 member states, that is Burundi, Rwanda, Kenya, South Sudan, Tanzania, Uganda, and the recently added Democratic Republic of Congo.
Well, my name is Abdullahi Lugome. I'm first speaker of East African Youth Legislative Assembly. When you talk about the East African Youth, and since I was the first speaker, I traveled all the 6 countries by bus. I met, a lot of young people. I got a big connection with them. So that's really inspired me that what am I going to do after being a partner with the